Okay, so let's break down the mechanics of this man, starting with his big three. But in this case, we have a big two because we don't have a confirmed birth time, so we don't have a rising sign. But the sun and moon tell us plenty. So, first of all, he's a Taurus sun. Now, usually Taurus is grounded, stable earth energy. It likes comfort, but his sun is at 28 degrees.
Yes, a critical degree.
Yep. And when a planet is at the very end of a sign like that, it often suggests a crisis or an urgency to express the sign's traits. I have a Venus at 29 degrees in Sagittarius, and it makes a lot of sense knowing this now because there was a lot of extremism when it came to relationships and stuff. Taurus is about the physical body, the senses, and endurance. So, with his sun at this critical degree, his identity was constantly pushing the limits of physical sensation. That makes sense. He couldn't just exist in his body, he had to test its boundaries.
Hmm.
Then we have the moon. And depending on the time of day that he was born, it was either in Capricorn or Aquarius. A Capricorn moon creates a survivalist. It fits the orphanage profile perfectly, emotionally cold, restricted, and used to hardship. Capricorn moons learn early that feelings are a liability. When you pair a Taurus sun with a Capricorn moon, you get someone who is practically unshakable. They can endure anything because they're basically made of stone.
But what if he was an Aquarius moon?
An Aquarius moon is a different beast entirely. Aquarius is air energy. It can be detached, intellectual, and sometimes totally dissociated. If he had an Aquarius moon, he wouldn't just be cold, he would feel like an alien observer. He would look at human suffering, even his own, like he was watching a science experiment because he's intellectualizing it rather than being empathetic towards it. When you pair Taurus sun and Aquarius moon, you get a mad scientist vibe. So you get someone who experiments on the physical form without any emotional empathy getting in the way. It creates a gap between the act and the feeling.
I mean, honestly, knowing what I know about how he internalized like the pain and turned it into this like rigid, weird structure, I kind of sway towards the Capricorn moon. Like the
Mm.
endurance aspect feels stronger than the mad scientist vibe to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the astrology backs this up because of his south node. His south node is in Capricorn, which represents his past karma or where he feels most comfortable. The south node is forming a trine to his sun in Taurus. That's a flowing aspect. It means his identity was completely at ease with the restrictive, harsh energy of his past. And the orphanage wouldn't have broken him. Astrologically, it may have felt familiar to him. And we also have to look at Jupiter. He has Jupiter in Gemini, but it's conjunct his sun in Taurus. This brings a massive expansion to his ego. Even though he was quiet, this conjunction suggests he felt larger than life internally. It gave him a sense of justification for his actions, expanding his Taurus need for sensation into something philosophical or grand in his own mind. And finally, his south node in Capricorn is also trining this Jupiter in Gemini. So this connects his past karma of restriction directly to his philosophy and ego. So it reinforces he likely viewed his suffering and his actions as part of a bigger, perhaps twisted, more moral framework.